Hello and welcome to historic Loring Arena in Framingham, Massachusetts on Wednesday, February 20th for SportView's award-winning production of Holliston Panther Hockey 2019. It's found only on HCAT TV. Tonight, the Panthers face off with the Bedford Buccaneers in the last game of the regular season. My name is Tom Emmons, and joining me on tonight's HCAT team is Jeremy Krauss, along with Don Cronin on camera. Jeremy, it's been a very tough season for the Holliston, but the Panthers can play the role of spoiler tonight as Bedford has to win this final game to qualify for the playoffs. What do you expect to see out of these teams tonight?
Good evening, Tom. It's great to be here. A little bit of a bittersweet moment, the final game of the season coming up here for Holliston. As you said, not really the results that they really wanted, but tonight is really about being together as a full team and what you've been through the entire season, and trying to finish off with some good spirit, really pushing to the final end. I mean, you got a chance to really have the final laughs against Bedford, as Bedford right now is just 2 points out of the playoffs, I believe, correct?
That's right.
And so Bedford needs to win tonight if they're going to have a chance to get in. So you could really have the final say for a team tonight.
Final game for senior captain number 5 Alex Naya. You know they're going to want to help Naya get a couple of goals tonight.
Yep.
Holliston comes in with their record of just 1 win, 15 losses, and 3 ties. Their head coach, Dan Geary, in his 4th season with the Panthers. Bedford is 8-9-2 on the season. They've scored 73 goals. Their head coach is Jarrett Scarpacchi in his 3rd season with the Bucks. The Bucks, this is their 4th game in the last 6 days. They played just Monday night where they beat Minuteman Vocational 9-2. And the Buccaneers have to win their last 3 games to make the playoffs. They've won 2. It's down to Holliston. We'll be back in just a minute with the opening face-off and play-by-play by Jeremy Krauss in just a moment.
Welcome back, as we're just set for puck drop here. As DeCristoforo goes off against Brendan Vaughn for the face-off, and Bedford wins it to start tonight's matchup. Bedford 1 win away from getting their chance in the playoffs, so they'll be raring to go as they get a first quick shot in on Quattromoni for the first shot of the night.
Well, Nico Quattromoni in goal, that's a good sign for the Panthers. He has been the backbone of them. 2.77 goals against average, 411 saves for a 9.02 average. Very good. He's going to need to be hot tonight.
Quick little flip of the snapshot there from the point, and a save made by Quattromoni off of Helm's shot. Face off to the right of Quattromoni as it's down, comes back to Bedford there. Cross point over to the far side. The shot goes wide on the glove side of Quattromoni. On the near side hash marks, a fight for the puck there as it comes to the Holliston defense, but Bedford takes it away on the top of the circle. Heffernan trying to blast it up left wing. It goes up into the protective netting, and we'll have a face-off.
Sort of a scratchy start for both teams. It's been unfortunately in the offensive zone for Bedford. And they're going to have a face-off just outside the blue line.
Might have came off of Bedford's stick. Coming away with it, Lombardi on the face-off. Just too far, came to the Bedford defense. On the far side, Jackson gone. Played through Joe Lombardi, trying to snap it into the offensive zone. It's Bedford taking it there. On the far near side, James Demio, Tommy Lab. Back behind the net, Lombardi in on the defense, and a good job there. Mike Ringy trying to take it away, gets it back up to the blue line, but deflected out to the neutral zone. Bedford regains possession. Demio trying to blast it in. It's deflected off the Holliston player. Now Stasinski racing back as he's pressured by Sam Farrell. Stasinski leaves it back behind, and the goaltender Mead has to cover
TJ Meade, the freshman goaltender for the Buccaneers, with a 3.88 average. He has been the backstop for almost every game for Bedford. Just his first year on varsity.
Face off to the left of him as Kevin Balowitz is in on it. Bouncing puck into the skates of the referee. It's taken by Farrell and dumped down to the corner. He retrieves it himself. Turnaround trying to knock it back in towards the middle of the net. Now a shot from the point, blasted, deflects wide on the glove side of Meade. Taken there by Bedford with speed up the left wing. Anthony Inserto puts it toward goal and a save made. A rebound there out near the hash marks. Holliston jumps on the loose puck and it's taken by Heffernan. Up the left wing with speed. Schneelock puts it in back behind the net. Racing it after it is Nick Chuslow. But it's taken back by Bedford. Up the left wing. Anthony Inserto. It is deflected back in. Mortensen around the boards to the near side. Back to Inserto. Played out cross corner by Bedford onto the far side, looking for a transition. Bedford gets a two-man change. A wrister toward goal. That one goes wide on the blocker side. The rebound as Holliston couldn't control it. And a quick whistle here by the referee and play will be stopped. 12-14 remaining in the first.
Dangerous rebound coming off that backboard. No, Quattromoni thought it was behind the net, and it came right along the pipe. Got his glove on it for the stop.
Poke there on the dot. Backhander back to the point. Stasinski puts it down the half boards. Vaughn trying to put it middle. It's deflected nicely there by Cooper to Cristoforo. Played along the near side boards. A poke check. It comes out. A wrister on goal and a save made. Good meet there by Quattromoni, as that was Robert Marcus coming on the shot. Being pressured along the boards is Vaughn. He holds it on the backhand. Goes forehand with it, trying to put it down the boards, but Holliston intercepts. Taken out there in the neutral zone by Connor Heffernan. No, excuse me, that's Nick Chuslow. Trying to dump it back in. Bedford will retrieve. It's pressured off the puck, dumped around the boards. Almost taken by De Cristoforo, but it's back out to the neutral zone. With speed, Marcus gets pushed off to the corner. Taken there by Driscoll, and back out for the point, and a shot goes wide on the glove side from Stasinski. The rebound comes all the way back down the end of the ice. Holliston will grab that. Geary trying to put it toward the middle. Saponaro looking for the shot, but he couldn't, as it was a bouncing puck and went over his stick.
Good hustle by Geary there and setting up Saponaro.
Good poke check there by Jackson Gaughan. Saponaro trying to separate. Bouncing puck over on the far side. Gaughan getting pressured there. Back behind the Holliston net. Lombardi poke checking there at Tommy Lab. Trying to push it further on the far side. Back behind the Holliston net, Gaughan. Trying to reverse it the other way. Good interception though, and backhanded back down deep by Weissman. Along the top of the circle, taken back out by Holliston, looking for transition. Saponaro goes wide on the right side. Gets past the defenseman, goes all the way through to the corner against Adam Driscoll. But Bedford takes it away. Get back. Damio. Hit in the corner by De Cristoforo, but he keeps going. A kick of the puck back to the point. A wrister in on goal and a save made by Quattromoni as there was traffic in front.
That's Nico Quattromoni's 7th save of the night already in the first 5 minutes of play. Holliston not generating enough offensive zone time as they would like.
Quick face-off here as Bedford does get the face-off win, but it comes outside of the zone. They'll have to tag up and do. Holliston trying to gain some time here, but it's gloved down. Nice job there by Brendan Vaughn. This is back into the corner. Christian Schneelock trying to move it up the left wing. Too far. Bedford regains possession. Heffernan gets it out, a good pass there, looking for Sam Farrell. A wrister in on goal and a save made. Loose puck as the goaltender thought he had it. In the corner, Sam Farrell being pressured there. It's 2-on-2. Still loose. And finally gathered up by Bedford, trying to play it out. A little bit of contact high in the zone, and back to retrieve is Ryan Dutcher. Ryan Dutcher, only a freshman for the Holliston Panthers this year, but he's been doing a really good job on the back end. They should look forward to him playing for them for the next couple of years.
Full change for the Panthers.
Venuti back to retrieve for Bedford, fires up through the neutral zone. A good pass on the backhand, but a good hit there by Lab to push the forward off the puck. Now Holliston looking for a transition. Dumped back by Nick Chuslow. A little far near the red line. They wave it off, and now it's to Cristoforo with the loose puck. A backhander goes just wide on the glove side. Lab tosses it in front and off the left pad of Meade. Another try, and that one's turned away on the right side to Cristoforo, trying to poke away at it. Top of the circle, but Bedford regains possession, and now they play it back out. Anthony Incerto, he blows a tire into the boards, but Incerto finds it back, and a shot on goal, and a save made by Quattromoni.
Sharp save there by number 29. He came up big. And just on the heels of Holliston generating some action in front of the Bedford net, Cooper to Cristoforo with a couple of nice plays, a steal, backhand, but getting some ozone time, which is good.
Right off the face-off, a quick shot and another save by Quattromoni. Another puck comes near the net and it might have been sticked away. Lab over on the far side, dumps it back around the near side. Saponaro has to pinch down, unable to get there. Jackson Gone fighting through the corner, trying to backhand it further. Along the dot, poke checked away. Saponaro, and now it's taken there. Looks like Joe Lombardi taking it over on the far side. Wristed toward goal, that one blocked into the skates of Mortensen. Chip back around to the near side, taken there by Damio. Back to the defense for Bedford as they wait. Looking for the right time. Played out the right wing. Saucer pass all the way across. Damio. And a takeaway there by Lab. A good job. Onto the far side. Quick tap pass back to Jackson Gone. He gets pressured there onto the far side. A good pass. Looking for a man out to the neutral zone, but it was too far. Lab regains it, backhand pass. It's bobbled around and taken back by the Holliston defense. Saponaro taking it on the transition. He's looking up the left wing. Taken back by Stasinski though. 6:18 remaining in the first period, no score. Poke check, would have been offsides. There would have been a good chance there. As now this will be onsides, but not enough hustle there coming from Kevin Balowitz. Wrister to the far side, taken there by Venuti. Holliston take it back. Cross ice pass just too far for Balowitz. And a big hit there from Sam Farrell. It's a collision up on the near side boards near the Bedford bench. Balowitz was offside, so it might have been a chance in on goal. Comes out to the neutral zone, and we will have a penalty here. I'm not sure what the call was. It might have been cross-checking, but looks like Holliston player will be going to the box.
First penalty of the game. It is on Farrell, number 10, for a cross-check. And so Holliston's going to have to brush off their short-handed penalty kill unit and come up big right now. 5:33 left in the first period.
So 2 minutes showing on the clock as Holliston have some early penalty killing to do. Back along the near side, a shot goes wide. That one coming from Driscoll. Now taken there by Damio. A shot in, rebound, score! Robert Marcus in on the rebound on the near side. and it's 1-0 Bedford.
Quattromoni got a good look at that shot from the point, but he had to flash out a pad, and just sitting right there on the doorstep was the Bedford player to knock it home on the open side.
So just 13 seconds off of the power play, and Bedford take an early 1-0 lead here. Once again, they're really trying to gun for this win, as they are just 2 points out of the playoffs. Heffernan off of the face-off, wanting to get quick transition. They want to change this up quickly. Good stop there by Dutcher. He whiffs on it. It's out of the neutral zone, and Holliston have to tag up as Bedford coming back with transition. A backhander and on goal, and a save made by Quattromoni.
I tell you, he just makes them look easy, but great tracking of the puck by number 29. Came up big, closed down the angle, and there was no place to put that puck.
The face-off will be just to his right, as Holliston are really going to look to switch things around here. Quick off the face-off, Holliston doing a nice job working it out of the zone. Backhander by Lombardi. Couldn't be taken there by Geary. Loose puck in the crease. It's taken out by Bedford. Lab doing a nice job against the forechecker. Bouncing puck through the neutral zone, taken by Geary. And Saponaro coming in with a shot off the post and out. Wasn't sure if that was the inside or outside post, but either way, it was waved off. Saponaro looking for that rebound off the end boards. Now transition back coming from Bedford. Damio looking for the, good poke check there by Quattromoni, as there was a dangle coming from Damio. A nice saucer pass though coming out to the crease, but a good job there by Geary on the defense. And now it's Stasinski putting it just wide on the glove side. Along that far side boards on the top of the circle. Play is blown dead. Not sure what's going on. It looks like a Bedford
sending
player
off a Bedford player, number 7.
And looking for some hand signals from the referee. And it looks like it's actually going to be matching minors, as a Holliston player went to the box as well. So it'll be 4-on-4.
That could open up. Let's see how they're going to play it. They're just going to send him off for matching. We will play even strength 5-on-5.
Yeah, that was my mistake. Face off to the right of Quattromoni. Taken by Dutcher, backhanded around the boards to the far side. Heffernan working his way out the left wing. Too far. Lowe was looking for Schneelock there. Good check there along the far side boards, but it's taken by Bedford. A good stick away by Heffernan, as Marcus was in on net. Heffernan trying to poke it away. Loose puck near the apron of the goal. Played out to the far side near the hash marks. Schneelock doing a nice job backhanding it further, but Marcus has to play it back to the neutral zone. Stasinski played for the shot in on goal, and a save made, blocked in front. Driscoll in on the forecheck. And another penalty coming up here against the Bedford player, I believe. And it's going to be high sticking is the call.
So a break for the Panthers, as they're going to be on the power play right now with 3:08 to go in the first period.
As the faceoff will come all the way down to the Bedford end. So with 3:08 to go in the first, Holliston having a chance to tie this one up. Saponaro will be in on the faceoff. Saponaro trying on the forehand. He wins it. Played back to the point. Circle there by Naya. Back held there at the point. Played across. Gone. One-timer by De Cristoforo. Blocked the rebound. Deflected and just goes wide on the stick side.
Nice chip by Saponaro, just wide.
Dump back down the ice as Saponaro was chasing. Back to retrieve is Jackson Gaughan. Gaughan looking out the right wing. Plays for Lombardi. He looks for his opportunity. Puck goes into the protective netting on the deflection. Face-off will be inside of the Bedford zone. It looks like Holliston will get a full change. 2:26 remaining in the first period, 1:18 remaining on their power play.
Big opportunity for the Panthers right here. Offensive zone face-off with the power play. See if they can't get something up in front of the net.
Quick defense there coming from Damio, the captain, from Bedford to get it back out to the neutral zone. And Bedford jumping on some sloppy passes, and they retain possession and send it down the length of the rink with just 2 minutes to go in the period. 55 seconds to go on the power play for Holliston. Played out cross corner off the boards on the far side. Balowitz trying for it. It's back for Bedford. They take it and snap it down the length. Stopped in the neutral zone by Gaughan. Taken there by Schneelock. Turned up ice up the left wing. Offsides, as Balowitz, I believe, was just a few inches off.
It looked like Holliston had sort of figured out how to beat this penalty kill, would take a little speed across the blue line, and unfortunately offsides.
Face-off will be just outside the Bedford end in front of the Holliston bench. Joe Lombardi in on it. Backhand win. Back to Heffernan. He's looking across for Dutcher, and he gets it to him. Dutcher waits with it. Puts it right in on goal off the left pad of Meade. Taken by the defensive Bedford and sent down the length of the rink. Stopped on the stick of Quattromoni. Down the right wing, a good pass in through the neutral zone, taken there by Geary, backhander, left there for Heffernan. So he goes all the way down, puts it in front, nobody home, backhanded away by Vaughn. Good defense there.
Teams are back at even strength for this last minute.
Oh, a big hit there on Dutcher, and a penalty is going to be coming up against Bedford once again. So Quattromoni goes to the bench quickly, but a touch up by Bedford, and interference is going to be the call. I'm honestly not sure about that call, as Dutcher did just receive the puck, but it was a little rough, and I think the referee didn't enjoy that.
Well, he's been calling it close. He called out that matching minor penalty. You know, didn't want to see this game sort of slip away. Obviously, Bedford, you know, trying to get a big win tonight. Holliston on their home ice, but you don't want to see this game, the physicality, get out of hand. And so, ref calling it a little close.
So, with just 37.5 seconds remaining in the first, another 2-minute power play starts up for Holliston. A good win here by Saponaro. It's back to the point, looking for the deflection in front by Saponaro. The shot came from Heffernan. It's taken by him. At the top of the circle, looking for the deflection again by Saponaro. And Naya was looking for the tap in. Naya along the end boards. Saponaro with it on the forehand. Looks in front as the net comes up and over the goaltender, and a stoppage of play here with 12.8 to go.
Well, good chance there for the Panthers. Heffernan with a nice shot from the point. Saponaro with the deflection, and coming in was senior captain Alex Naya, just off the blade of his stick on the open side of the net.
Face off to the right of Meade. The loose puck goes to the far side. Waiting there, Naya back to the point. Gone. Waiting there, wrister toward goal, a save made. And a cover on him with .2 remaining in the period.
Another good idea by the Panthers. Gone found the position to get his shot all the way through and in on Meade, in a loose rebound. Holliston close to capitalizing.
And with just an arbitrary face-off as we end the first period, 1-0 your score, Bedford on top so far. We'll be right back with second period action in just a second. Welcome back as we're just about set for second period action here. Holliston with 1:22 remaining on their power play.
Shots were 12-9 in favor of Bedford in the first period. Holliston coming on a little stronger second half of the first period.
Lombardi wins the face-off to get things going, trying to play it up the right wing, but taken by Bedford and dumped back down into the Holliston end. They'll kill some time off the penalty. Slowly by Heffernan, deflected off of Saponaro. Played up the right wing. Balowitz with speed, a shot, score! Top shelf beats the glove side of Meade. It's 1-1.
Power play goal by number 14, Kevin Balowitz. That's his 6th time he scored this season. And Holliston really needed that coming out of the gate.
Yeah, pretty simple, working right into the zone off that right side. Came down a little bit low near the hash marks and just ripped a great shot top shelf, beating the glove side of Meade.
So Balowitz with the laser, his 6th goal from Saponaro. That's Saponaro's team leading 14th point on the season.
And so we start again with a new game as it's 1-1 here. Back to retrieve Tommy Lab, as Bedford is probably going to come with a little bit of steam here. Shot in on goal, save made, deflected to the right side by Quattromoni. Played along the left side, but taken, dumped back in. De Cristoforo back to retrieve for Holliston, back around to the far side. Naya trying to push it further. Bouncing puck near the blue line. It came back out to the neutral zone. Bedford has to regroup. Dumped up the left side boards. Nice poke there by Nick Chuslow. And Arister deflected in the slot. Backhander back to the point. Played across to the near side. Mortensen put it in on goal, and a save made off of the left arm of Quattromoni.
That's putting his elbow into it, Quattromoni right there.
Back to regroup as Bedford in their own end as both teams get a partial change. Mortensen trying to play up the right wing boards. They get it to Inserto. He moves on his backhand, pushes it to the far corner. Now Balowitz looking for transition. Played up that right boards. For Schneelock, it's too far. Bedford back for transition. Along the near side, Balowitz playing it across for the defenseman. Schneelock trying to catch it in on his backhand. Deflected puck goes back behind the Bedford net. Schneelock trying to get that poke check through, but Bedford takes it out. Lab, Schneelock trying to tap it. Farrell dumps it back in. Back to retrieve is William Helms. Chipping it back out to the neutral zone. A little far, and that will go for icing against Bedford. 12:15 remaining. Holliston Panther goal.
Well, a great start for the Panthers this period. They started on the power play. And Lombardi on the assist along with Saponaro. The Balowitz with the goal was just a laser shot. Panthers feeling a little snake bit because the Saponaro had a similar shot. We went back and listened to the tape. Not sure that hit the post.
Yeah, it was either that crossbar or it was that inside crossbar. It was really close. We couldn't really tell.
It came out really quickly without that clang that you usually hear if it hits the crossbar.
Saponaro with speed up the right wing. Looking for a repeat of the goal from Balowitz. Down in the near side corner. Bedford trying to take it up with transition. sees a shot on goal and a save made by Quattromoni. That one came from Robert Marcus. And a quick one, and another one on goal and a save made on the glove.
Quattromoni just, when he gets in a groove, he makes it look so easy, but with the blocker there to the corner, and then with the quick glove, taking it right off the ice, a little bouncer.
Face-off will be to the right of him. Back in the face-off, Robert Marcus for Bedford. Loose puck, oh, that one deflected, might have deflected off the arm of Quattromoni, and it went off the crossbar. On the far side, near the hash marks, taken by Holliston. Dumped a little further by Cristoforo, but it's taken there on the left wing there by Corbett. And a shot in on goal and a save made by Meade.
Cooper with a nice snapshot there, but the Cristoforo didn't get everything he wanted on that shot. But want to make sure Meade's still paying attention there over in the Bedford goal.
11:10 remaining in the second period. 1-1 your score. Farrell in on the face-off for Holliston. Waiting there. A little bit of encroachment, I think, by Holliston on the far side of the circle, and so Farrell is tossed out. Balowitz will go in for it. Lost it to Bedford, but Schneelock trying to kick it to his stick near the near side. It's back out to the neutral zone. A fight for it there. Glove down, and it's 2-on-1 for Bedford here. Coming in on goal, a shot goes wide on the glove side. That was Marcus going along with Driscoll.
Well played by Heffernan, giving Quattromoni the clear look at that shot.
Quick shot in from the point and gathered in by Quattromoni. He stops it for 10:43 remaining in the second. Holliston getting a full change here.
Quattromoni with 489 saves last season. He's going to be a little shy of that this year, which is a good sign.
A little bit of a shuffle there off of the dot, and Bedford comes away with it on the blue line. A shot near on goal and in and out of the glove of Quattromoni, and a stoppage of play coming here from the referee. I think it was just a lost sight of the puck. So with 10:32 remaining, a face-off will come to Quattromoni's left.
Oh, the ref's coming over to the bench to talk to Scarpacchi. Something about a mouth guard?
I think the ref thought he didn't have a mouth guard in.
Well, safety first in these hockey games.
The dump back down the right wing by Mortensen. And a penalty coming up here, interference going, I believe, against Holliston.
It's going to send Joe Lombardi to the box. 10:24 left in the second period, tied at 1.
Bedford scored on their first power play of the night. So a big penalty kill coming up here for Holliston.
Schneelock, Snapanaro, Lab, and Heffernan out there on the penalty kill.
Bedford taken on the far side there, back to the point. Demico playing on the far side, hash mark, shot in on goal, and a save made by Quattromoni. Cam Fallon was the one on the wrister.
Another A-plus stop by Quattromoni there, tracking the puck through traffic and no rebound. More importantly, a lot of Bedford Buccaneers on his doorstep.
I think something that's really been lost this season. I mean, it really doesn't show it in their total scheme of their record, but Quattromoni has been absolutely phenomenal this year.
Future is bright for the sophomore goaltender.
As Bedford gather it along the far side boards, taken at the point, looking for a poke check there, and a good job by Holliston getting it back out. That was both Balowitz and Farrell in on the good defensive maneuver. Back out, Stasinski. He circles back, looking for the proper pass. Plays it over to his D partner. All the way in on Quattromoni, and he has to cover. James Demico was the one in on goal. 1:03 remaining on the penalty kill for Holliston.
Nice job by Bailowitz and Farrell there. Really not allowing a clean break by Bedford right there with the power play.
Off the face-off, Bedford playing along the far side. Another shot on goal. They're really looking for that far side. Maybe they see something and on Quattromoni trying to get a quick shot on, but he's been to a T for most of the shots tonight. They play it over to the near side now. Stasinski turning back around, looking for the pass to the point, but it's taken well there by Schneelock up the left wing, and that'll be an end to the Bedford power play. Good hustle by Schneelock, and he pulled the penalty.
Great job by number 22.
Might not be, and there he's calling a dive against Schneelock. He's calling for embellishment against Schneelock.
Well, that's a disappointment. Clearly 22 had the stick in his skates.
I can't believe that.
They don't even call that in the pros, for crying out loud. So matching penalties with 9:05 to go in the second period. 40 seconds left on the Bedford power play.
So I believe it'll stay 5-on-4.
It should, yep. So Bailowitz and Farrell out with Heffernan and Gone.
Heffernan takes it, wrists it toward goal, deflection, and a save made off of the right pad of Mead.
Bailowitz with a nice quick blade there, knocking the puck down in front of Mead. And the freshman goalie quick with the pad and glove.
Both players thrown out of the face-off. In comes Bailowitz. Taking on the face-off, back on the near side, played up the boards by Bedford. Bailowitz looking for the forecheck there.
Nice.
In on Demico.
Nice work grinding by number 14.
Demico with speed, moves to the left side, pulls up on the dot, plays it across. Fallon waiting there. Back across, backhander looking for a pad. That's Sam Farrell coming in with transition on the right wing. A good poke check there by Demico.
Penalties up. We're back at even strength.
Dump back around the boards to the far side to Cristoforo. Stops it up there, puts it on goal, and a save made by Mead. Taken in front of the goal. Pass comes to the near side. Chip back forward there by Mortensen. Along the boards, comes back to Cristoforo, who circles in his own end, looking for a pass out. Takes it himself up the left wing. Looks across, wrister, and a save made off the blocker of Mead. Puck comes all the way back out to the neutral zone. Dutcher there, looking for transition. Plays it across to his D partner. And the pass comes to Lombardi. In under the far side. Waiting there, onto the backhand. Going around back behind the net. Gets it to Dutcher, a shot, and that one goes wide on the glove side. Now played on the far side. Lab keeps it in the zone to Cristoforo. Plays it to Saponaro. His shot goes wide on the glove side. Played all the way back out by Bedford. Might be too far, but it goes in on the goaltender. Won't be icing here. Lab trying to play it up the right wing, too far, and that will go all the way down the length of the rink. No icing. Geary in on the forecheck, just missed the puck, and now it's played back out, deflected. And again, no icing. I think that was off of a Holliston player.
How many
Dutcher.
times do you see it go end to end twice with no icing?
Taken there, dump back around to the far side. Bouncing puck. Taken by Farrell. Farrell looking for transition. Getting it past one defenseman and gets through two. Puts it toward goal, looking for Lab in front. No sail. Now all the way through the crease, Venuti playing it up the left wing. Dumping it through the neutral zone, taken by Lab. Holliston Gets through a nice step back move by Lab on the blue line. Through to the corner. Lab further, poking away at it. It's played over to the far side. Balowitz over to retrieve. Playing it near for Cheslow. A-framed against the boards is Chris Walsh. Played over to the near side, and finally Venuti is there for Bedford, taking it up the right wing. But a good takeaway by Balowitz. Back and forth it goes. Adam Driscoll is ridden to the corner by Farrell. Put in front on the backhand, and a save made by Quattromoni. He followed it all the way. Back to the point. Mortensen waits there. The drive in and out of the glove of Quattromoni, and it deflects to the corner. Heffernan around to the far side for Cheslow. He's trying to catch it on the backhand. He gets pressed up against the boards. Pops back out, and a quick pass looking for a long one for De Cristoforo. Loose puck. De Cristoforo takes it on his forehand, trying to sidestep the defense. Puts it in on goal, and glove back down for Meade as he leaves it for his D partners. Snapped up the right wing. Taken by Holliston. Heffernan trying to pass it out, but it's taken there. Transition by Marcus. The shot scores! Marcus going the right side, beats the glove side of Quattromoni, and Bedford has a 2-1 lead.
I tell you what, an individual effort there by number 12. Beat both the Holliston defenders and number 29. Not an easy task. And with 4:55 to go in the second period, Bedford's back up on top by 1.
It was Robert Marcus. He had a nice strip of the puck in the neutral zone and was just in on one defenseman. Holliston getting a little sidestepped, and with great speed through the neutral zone into the offensive by Robert Marcus, he gets the goal to put Bedford up by 1.
That's his second goal of the game.
And Marcus again, a wrister. He was looking for the blocker side that time, but it was gloved away by Quattromoni. 4:48 remaining in the second period. 2-1 your score. Face off to the left of Quattromoni here. It's taken by Bedford, dumped back through the zone. Dutcher in the corner poking away at it against Vaughn. Saponaro gets a hit on the, and it comes over to the near side. Rister in on goal, and a blocker save made. Another shot in on goal, and that one gloved out through traffic in front. Quattromoni doing a nice job keeping Holliston in it here.
Little messy in the defensive end for the Panthers. Good job for the quick glove by Quattromoni. Get him a face-off and a line change.
Holliston getting a change here as a face-off to the right of Quattromoni. In on it is Farrell. An offensive zone win here by Bedford. Taken by Stasinski. Wristed, goes wide. Taken onto the near side. Marcus played back to the point. A shot deflected. Oh! And that one might have been an easy one for Bedford, but it was just off the stick of Damio. Now taken at the point, dumped through by Balowitz, too far. Bouncing puck goes back behind the Bedford end. Taken there, a nice kick to the stick there by Vaughn. Plays it across. Marcus in on goal, a shot goes wide on the blocker side. Stasinski, Vaughn, trying to get it middle, but it was taken by Lab in the corner. Bouncer, Lab trying to spin away with it. Loose puck on the hash marks and taken back by Bedford. Rister on goal. It's in. That one coming from Jackson Stasinski.
Tough
with 3:24 to go in the second.
Tough one for the Panthers to give up right there. They had been hustling around their own end. Looked like they had things together, and number 3 just doing a great job coming up from the point to get in deep. Snuck that one by Quattromoni.
I think Quattromoni was surprised that that puck didn't get any elevation. And I don't think I didn't know it was in the net until I saw the referee's signal. offsides for Holliston as they have to regroup here. Played by the Bedford defense. Now they have a little bit of a cushion here with 3 minutes to go here in the second period. Played by DeCristofaro off his stick. Dumped back behind the Bedford net. Taken by Joe Williams. Dumped back around the near side. Loose puck off the apron of the goal. DeCristofaro taking it. Backhanded in front. All the way through. Nobody could whack it home.
Good idea to get it to the front of the net there. Cheslow tying up the defenseman.
Coming across is Julian Payne for Holliston. Loose puck dumped back in. Joe Williams across the far side looking for Payne. A big hit there in the defensive zone for Holliston. Coming back around is Julian Payne, dumping it back up the right wing. In a crowd of players taken back by Bedford. Jackson Stasinski. He gets pressured off the puck almost by Saponaro. Puck goes back behind the Bedford net. The backhander comes to Dutcher. Rister looking for a deflection there by Saponaro, but it goes all the way through. Backhander by Payne keeps it in the zone.
They got to get more pucks through in on Meade. Good idea there.
Holliston trying the cycle game in the corner, but it's taken by Bedford. Reversed up the left wing. Kept in and finally back out to the neutral zone. Ryan Dutcher is back to retreat for Holliston. Oh, but it's taken there along the blue line, kept in the zone. Arister on goal and a save made. Deflects just wide on the glove side. A close one there. Back around to the far side. Retrieved by Stasinski. Back down low. Just a minute to go here in the second. Stick lift there by Dutcher as he tries to force it through. It's taken there along the apron, a wraparound try and a save made by Quattromoni. And he holds it to a 2-goal game.
Number 29 going post to post. That's a tricky one behind the net. 24 had a good, Demio had a good beat on that one.
With just about 50 seconds to go in the second. Face-off will be to the left of Quattromoni. Deflection off the face-off, taken there at the point. Stasinski looking through the whole crowd of players, and it goes wide on this glove side. Bouncing puck comes back to the point, kept in on the line. Adam Driscoll. Across now, it's taken by Lab, pushed further looking for Balowitz. Lab deflects off his stick. Balowitz gets tripped up, and that will be a penalty against Bedford.
20 seconds left in the period, and Holliston back on the power play.
Looks like Anthony Incerto is going to go to the box, and it was a clear trip there.
Well, they need a little boost right now. They've been a little flat after giving up that third goal to Bedford. Referee's talking it over a little bit.
And tripping will be the call. With 20.8 to go, Holliston will go on the power play, try to get this thing back within one. Face off to the left of Meade. Looking for forecheck in on the face off. Played along the boards. Comes along to the near side. DeCristofaro is going to retrieve it there. Dump it a little further. Saponaro trying to get it off the kick plate. And bouncer all the way through the neutral zone. 3 seconds and 2. And that will do it for the second period of play. A quick 2 goals by Bedford puts them on top 3-1. We'll be right back with third period action in just a moment. Welcome back. We're just about set here for third period action.
Well, Holliston's kind of where they, little deja vu all over again. They were down 1-0 at the start of the second period. Here they are and on the power play. And here to start the third, they're down by 2, but they start on the power play. They're going to need to bring that energy to get back into this game by a goal.
Yeah, they gotta really put their heads together here. You know that this game really isn't, for your purposes, but you can really stick it to another team here if you can get 2 goals out of this next 15 minutes of play. Played in on drive from Heffernan, and that one goes just wide.
Well, that's kind of what they needed, a little energy coming off the puck.
Wrister by Heffernan goes just wide on the glove side. Saponaro taking it on the backhander, plays it to Geary. A poke check of the puck on the low circle, but Saponaro gathers it back in, trying to backhand it, and it's taken back by Bedford. A good poke check there by DeCristoforo. He trying to get it along the red blue line, and it's dumped back in on the Holliston net. Back to retrieve Heffernan, played across, wing to wing across there for Lombardi. He leaves it behind, looking for a backhand pass, and it's gathered up by Bedford once again and dumped back down the ice.
See if Holliston can rev it up for a nice drive here with 36 seconds left on the power play.
DeCristoforo with a good saucer pass out to Heffernan. Heffernan, a wrister on goal. One goes just wide. The rebound scores! Deflected, and a rebound shot came in on goal and got through on the blocker side. I'm not sure who that was, but it's 3-2.
Well, it started with DeCristoforo springing Heffernan. Heffernan taking it right to the front of the net. Got the puck off of Meade. It was loose. And then the goal, I think it might have been DeCristoforo. Let's hear the call.
We'll have to see, but
the second power play goal of the night makes it 3-2.
That's exactly what Holliston needed to do to get this period started off. Face-off win by Bedford, but off the forecheck and comes back. Holliston's puck. Schneelock, a dump by the backhand. Poke check there by Sam Farrell, gathered by Gaughan. Trying to get it back out, and now Lab comes across with it. Lab dumping it in on goal off the left pad. Lab again putting it in front. That one deflected off the corner boards. Balowitz back to Farrell, who dumps it back in, around to the far side. Taken by Schneelock. He takes it, still keeps it in the corner. Push through. Vaughn trying to get it back out for Bedford. Now taken back on the backhand, looking for transition, but a good defensive play there. Vaughn working his way through, backhander across. Gets it to Marcus. Vaughn trying to put it toward goal, but a takeaway by Lab. He backhands it to the neutral zone, and Schneelock snaps it in on goal. With just over 2 minutes gone here in the second period, Holliston getting the jump, I think, on Bedford early.
Well, Holliston, if they can find their legs right here, be a great job to run down this Bedford team in the third period. This is Bedford's 4th game in 6 nights. If they're going to be feeling it, they're going to be feeling it here in the third period.
Played out the left wing backhander. It's taken away by Holliston. They touch up for onsides. Played on the forecheck by Lombardi. It's backhanded around the boards. Taken there by Bedford, dumped back in on goal. That one snapped out by Quattromoni, back out to the neutral zone. Bedford there to retrieve. Stasinski across ice. An intercept taken by Saponaro. In on goal, but offsides is the call as Geary was just in on the zone. Kevin Balowitz gets the goal there.
So number 14, Balowitz with his second goal of the game. And that's from Cooper DeCristoforo and Heffernan. A power play goal, Holliston's second one, 3-2. Holliston trails by 1.
From the forecheck, put near the goal, Quattromoni has to gather it in as James Demico was quick to the spot.
Balowitz's 7th goal of the season. And hopefully that'll put some hop in Panthers' step right now. They've got Bedford where they want them. Got to capitalize.
Holliston winning the face-off and getting some transition here. Up the left wing with speed. Jackson Gaughan through the hash marks. Comes back to the point, a wrister near goal. That one deflected at the top of the circle. Looking for a pass down low, but it's dumped back out by Bedford. Tommy Ladd back to retrieve for Holliston. Has gone opposite him. Pass out to the neutral zone wouldn't work. Now they try again on the near side. It's stripped away. Back to retrieve is DeCristoforo. Trying to circle the net, a takeaway. Vaughn put it on goal. The rebound, loose puck in the crease. Play is blown dead. The puck was clearly not in possession of the goalkeeper, but I think Holliston got the benefit of the doubt there.
What a break for the Panthers right there. That puck was loose in front, bodies everywhere. Quattromoni was sprawled out. He was trying to get back on his skates, and luckily the referee lost sight of it, or the net came off its moorings. That could have been either one.
10:56 remaining in the third period here. Holliston down by 1. Backhander as Holliston with speed out the zone. Balowitz, it's shot toward the net. Schneelock in on the forecheck. Pokes it over to the far side corner. Venuti dumps it back around. Loose puck near side of the net. Gathered in by Meade.
Oh, Balowitz and Schneelock were just buzzing around the net right there. Balowitz, the last one to take it off the boards and try to jam it home past Meade's right pad.
Face-off will be to the right of Meade. And a win by Holliston. Taken back by Heffernan. On the far side, Schneelock. He waits on the backhand. Looking toward net, loose puck. That one steered away. And back out to the neutral zone. Holliston on the verge as they really buzzing the net here. Dump on the far side, Schneelock trying to get it further past Heffernan as it deflects off his stick. Back through the corner, Dutcher is to retrieve. Dutcher trying to pass it out the right wing, couldn't get it through. Still loose, comes to the hash marks. Bedford comes away with it. Onto the far side point. A drive, a save made. Deflected off the pad, I believe, of Quattromoni. On the near side, looking for a deflection in front. That one went all the way through the crease. A drive again from the point. That one deflected wide. And a penalty coming up here is... never mind, it was going to be a high sticking call, but Bedford didn't want to play. Now Schneelock in on goal. Rister, scores!
Christian
Schneelock. I got his brother's name. Ties it up for Holliston. It's 3-3.
What a crazy play. The referee raised his hand because we thought it was a penalty. Holliston took it right out of the zone. Nice little nifty pass from Dutcher ahead to Schneelock. Schneelock brings it all the way in, goes low to the glove side and beats Meade to tie this game at 3.
Wow, spectacular fashion here by Holliston. Their hopes.
Christian Schneelock with his 3rd goal of the season.
As now Bedford might have a little bit more fire in their step, because they need a win here to gain entry to the playoffs. Holliston doing their best to try and stop that from happening. Bedford trying to get transition pass across. Couldn't handle the pass.
Nice.
And now Holliston gets transition.
Nice defensive layers there by the Panthers.
He gets past Lab all the way down to the corner, gone against the forechecker, Marcus. Marcus, who has 2 goals tonight, has it there, puts it in front, scores!
And that was DeMio. Nice answer by Bedford.
That's too bad. I mean, Holliston had the better of the play there for the good start of the 3rd period. Bedford just coming back with a quick little pass and shot. And now, once again, Holliston is down by 1 here in the 3rd.
On the Schneelock goal, they gave an assist to Farrell as well as Dutcher. Well, Holliston, I think right now, Jeremy, even though Bedford scored that goal, there's 8:47. There's a lot of time left. Bedford's energy was going down in the tank. I think their tank is just about empty. There's not a lot left. They got 1 goal to take a lead, but if Holliston can keep up this intensity, I think they can get another couple of goals.
Shot from the point. That one kicked away by Quattromoni. Through the far corner. Snap down, looking for transition. But Holliston has to regain in their defensive end. A good pass to the right wing. Andrew Lockhart sending it across the far side. Pass back to the point, kept in there by Heffernan. Dumps it back down through the corner all the way to the near side. Reversing it is Demio. Back to the neutral zone. A wrister there by Marcus, and that one goes wide on the blocker side. Played on the far side corner, Chris Walsh. It's taken back by Holliston, though. Loose puck through the neutral zone, chip back in. Holliston will retrieve. There's Dutcher. Retrieving it, does a nice stop move to get away from the forecheck. Balowitz gets it past. Dumped back in, back to retrieve. Jackson Stasinski. On the near side, Inserto shuffles it back to the far side. Stasinski, backhander, trying to get it up the forecheckers. The pass across, Aaron. And now Bedford jumps on it. Bouncing puck across. Farrell gets it back to the point. Played with a hand pass, and that will be against Bedford, and it'll come out to the neutral zone.
Holliston's got some skates under them. Let's just see if they can keep up this intensity. They got a chance here with an offensive zone faceoff with 7:06 to go.
So off the faceoff, Bedford gained possession, but Holliston regains it in the neutral zone. On the backhand was looking for Sam Farrell, down through the corner. Walsh trying to dump it around the boards. It's taken on the dot by Inserto, and dumped back out, looking for the cross-ice pass for Venuti as he's trying to get past Gone there.
Nice play by Jackson. Gone, not giving up body position.
Lab turning in his corner. Tap back out. Schneelock looking for speed. Gets it across the blue line. The dump back out as Bedford might have a 2-on-1 here on the backhander. A good defensive play there by Lab.
Tommy Lab played the body strong there and rode the player off the puck.
Schneelock dumping it up the left wing. Further is Balowitz as it's taken there by Demio. Spreading wide left, looking in front, goes for a wraparound and scores.
Oh, Holliston just got caught flat-footed between that change right there. And Demio made him pay.
I think Quattromoni had left it for his defenseman. I'm pretty sure Quattromoni decided that he wasn't going to be able to get around to that other post in time. And now he's talking with his defenseman.
So back-to-back goals by number 24. He scored 4 goals earlier this season against Lowell. And he has put Bedford up 5-3 as the referees talk over in front of the penalty box.
And it looks like there will be a penalty against a Holliston player.
It may be a delay of game penalty against Quattromoni. He's a little frustrated at that last goal. Snapped the puck down the other end of the ice. And it is on Quattromoni.
Yeah, it's too bad.
So Holliston down by 2. Just under 6 minutes to go in the third period. And they're shorthanded.
Bedford plays it back to their defense. As now once again they have a 2-goal lead, so they might play a little defensively. With speed, Stasinski out through the neutral zone. Heffernan looking for a pass to Lombardi. It's too far. Bedford wing to wing back out to the neutral zone. Stasinski stops up at the point, looks across, waits there with the puck, gets it across to Driscoll. A shot on goal and a save made by Quattromoni. Held there in the corner by Lombardi and stolen away. A good poke check by Heffernan. As Holliston regains possession, pass out through the neutral zone. Saponaro with speed, trying to get through onto the far side hash mark against 4 Bedford players, and finally it's taken away. Damio plays it off to the far side. Stasinski looking for the toe drag. He keeps it going on the near side hash marks, all the way around the zone. Backhands it to the point. The defenseman waits there, wrists it cross corner. Waiting there, a shot and a save made by Quattromoni as he went aggressive on the shot. Kept in on the line, a one-timer, and that one flubbed a little bit because I don't think the defenseman was waiting for it. And finally, Holliston get it back out. 22 seconds remaining on the penalty against Quattromoni. 4:10 remaining in the game. Pass out too far, and it will be icing against Bedford. 9 seconds remaining on the power play for them.
Well, anytime you got an offensive zone faceoff, you got to think you got a chance, and Holliston needs to be aggressive here. Get the puck to net in front of Meade. It's been a little quiet over there for the last 4 or 5 minutes.
Balowitz will be in on the faceoff. Defensive win there for Bedford. Played in the corner. Balowitz comes away with it, looking in front. Farrell was there. Farrell comes away with it through the corner, a backhander toward goal. That one glanced around, and the rebound went deflecting to the near side hash marks.
Just bounced over Bailowitz's stick. We're back at even strength.
Schneelock shot toward goal, and that one goes wide on the glove side. Played back around, back behind the Bedford net. On the forecheck, Balowitz does a nice job getting it to Schneelock. Turnaround pass, looking across to the opposite corner. Farrell dumping it through and taken back out by Bedford. They dump it. And back to retrieve is Dutcher. Does a nice job getting it around the boards. For Gone. And now is Speed Schneelock up the left wing. Waiting there on the top of the dot. Shot! And that one goes wide on the glove side. A hard one there coming from Farrell.
Well, Farrell really wound up. He wanted that one, just missed.
Played over to the far side. Loose and direct off the board. Saponaro gathers it in. He looks across, drops it back for Schneelock. A shot in on goal. That one blocked. And it comes back out to the neutral zone and might be a 2-on-1 here for Bedford. A good poke check, but it comes across. Shot and a great save by Quattromoni. The rebound comes in front and play is blown dead.
Not sure what.
Not sure why.
What the call?
Maybe a high stick. I'm honestly not sure. And the faceoff's going to come all the way back to the Bedford end. 2.5 to go in the third period. 5-3 your score.
Holliston's going to try to find something right here, see if they're going to win on the faceoff.
On the far side, Lombardi trying to push further. Dumped out the left wing, glove down by Lab and dumped in cross corner off the blocker of the goalie Meade. On the far side, Heffernan looking for the poke check. It's too far, comes back out to the neutral zone for Tommy Lab with 2 minutes to go here in regulation.
Well, we won't go to overtime because this is a regular season, but Holliston still got some time to.
In the corner, Saponaro with Lab trying to gather that puck in through. With 100 seconds to go, it's dumped back down the ice, and that will be icing against Holliston.
I was going to say, I was hoping they were going to get that on net and a chance to pull Quattromoni for the extra skater, but just missed by a few feet.
Holliston, they need to get the offensive zone face-off and find a quick transition down the ice. They want a chance here. They do find it. They have a little miscommunication there. Gone, trying to pass it off the boards. It's taken back by Bedford, dumped back in. Dutcher, back to retrieve on the backhand. Trying to get through the forecheckers, can't do it. Marcus couldn't fight his way through the corner. Was looking for a lead-out pass there for Farrell, but the pass wouldn't go. De Cristoforo dumps it back out with a minute to go here in this one. Poke check. A nice steal there by Kevin Corbett. Played further down the left wing. Gone with a good forecheck there. Gone with a backhander to the point. De Cristoforo shot. That one goes wide on the glove side. The opposite to the near side. Too far past Payne and back out to the neutral zone. De Cristoforo waiting there. Gets it to Payne, who retrieves it on the backhand. Looking for the serpentine maneuver on the red line. Taken by De Cristoforo. And then Lockard. Not far enough. Bedford moving back in as they regain possession in their own zone with 10 to go. They play it around their near side, and they will try and bleed out the clock. To Cristoforo putting it on goal, but that'll do it. The final score in this one, Bedford 5, Holliston 3, as Bedford gets their 2 points, and they will advance to the playoffs.
For the first time since 2015, you got to give them credit. Holliston threw the kitchen sink at them to get it tied within, 3 all. But Bedford bounced back when I didn't think there was really anything left in the tank. They found something, especially number 24, Demio, showed me something there with a couple of quick goals to give them the 5-3 win. They definitely had the shot advantage early on. Holliston just couldn't match their energy, despite a couple of great goals by Kevin Bailowitz, his 6th and 7th of the season, and the number 22, Christian Schneelock, with his 3rd goal of the season. Great goaltending by Nico Quattromoni. Well, congratulations on a senior year to Alex Naya. We wish him the best.
That's right.
Logan Brooks, the other senior, who, because of a knee injury during football, really never got on the ice, didn't get on the ice at all this season, but was been supporting the team. These juniors are going to have got something to think about and got to be thinking their senior year next year, and bright future for Panther hockey, but tough end to this 2018-2019 season. So, but a great job by the HCAT crew as always. Jeremy Krauss digging deep, Don Cronin on the camera. I'm Tom Emmons from Loring Arena, 5-3 Bedford over the Panthers. Good night, everybody.